Okay, so we're going to be doing the problem 5x squared plus 19x equals 4. Now what you're going to want to do with this problem is that you're going to want to zero it out, meaning you're going to want to subtract 4 from each side. And then after that, this side will become 0, and then you're going to want to rewrite your problem, which will be 5x squared plus 19x minus 4 equals 0. Then you're going to want to draw your box. In the first box, up in the corner, you're going to want to add your first number in your equation. And in your last box, on the bottom, you're going to want to write negative 4. Then you multiply those. 5 times negative 4 equals negative 20. After that, you're going to want to find a pair of numbers that go to negative 20, or that multiply to negative 20 and add to 19. A couple are 10 and 2, 5 and 4, and of course 20 and 1. So then you want to add to also 19, positive 19. So it's going to be a negative 1 and 20, which will be your 19, plus it is also your negative 20. After that, you're going to want to fill in the last two empty boxes. It's going to be 20x and negative 1x. And then you're going to want to find your numbered pairs. This one will be 1x and 4, positive 4. And then this one's going to be 5x and negative 1. The way you could tell if you did this correctly is that you multiplied these two numbers, and it should be whatever those numbers are multiplied should be right here. Then after that, you will take your numbered pairs and put them together. 1x plus 4 in parentheses, and also 5x minus 1 in parentheses. Then you're going to want to zero these out. It's going to be this x, which the one is optional. You can have the x will be negative 4 because you want to zero them out. And then this one, there's a few more steps than that. This one you have to come over here and you're going to go 5x minus 1 and then equals 0, and then you're going to draw a line through the equal sign, and then you're going to do plus 1, and that'll cancel out, plus 1 on both sides, and then you bring the 5 down. 5x equals 1, and then you divide 5 and by 5, and x equals 0.2. And that should be it. And your answers are going to be x equals -4 and x equals 0.2, and those will be your answers for this problem.